Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do reaction, and we're diving back into more of my queen, my goddess, my end-all be-all, the one, the only Miss Kelly Clarkson, as she is joined by Heart for Songs and Stories. We're diving into part 2. In part 1, they sang Crazy on You and These Dreams, and it was everything. And this episode, this part, I don't know what all they're going to sing. I know they're singing alone. I don't know if they're singing anything else beside that, but I'm just excited. I'm excited at Kelly joining these two incredibly talented women. So let's just dive in and see where they go.
Welcome back, y'all. It's my birthday. We've got Ann and Nancy Wilson of Heart with us.
Yes.
This week they kicked off their North American Royal Flush Tour, and today they are sharing some stories behind their hit songs. It's such a great day. So let's talk about the first album, Dreamboat Annie. So when did you realize that it blew up, like how big it was?
I think it was probably not till we were able to come back down to the States, and because we were in Vancouver, BC before.
Yeah.
And when we got down here and we started playing around all the different warm-up things we did back then.
Yeah.
It just grew and grew and grew, and then finally, one day we got a gold record, you know.
Yeah.
It was like one of those rock and roll stories.
Yeah. So, okay, so Nancy, what do you remember about those days? Like when it first started out, what do you remember about just life and touring and everything?
Well, you know, I'd always knew I was going to be in Ann's band, and because she said, okay, don't forget, if you're going to go to college for a year or something, you have a standing invitation to join my band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'll be back, from after I did a little college stint in college. And she welcomed me into the band. And I was like, okay, well, I've only been an acoustic player in coffee shops. So now I'm on a stage with a big loud guitar, looking at my feet, like I not know what to do. And we were at one point fired from a dinner dance club called Lucifer's up by Vancouver.
You were fired from a place called Lucifer's?
Because yes, because Ann
did
mouthed
you bring
off.
a Bible? Like what did you?
Ann mouthed off about the food, at the place.
Yeah, it was one of those cabaret places in Canada where you go and you get a free dinner, like food and all this bus tub kind of food,
Yeah.
And then you go and you have some beers and you hear a band.
Yeah.
And so, but the food always tasted like Pine Sol, because that's what they cleaned the bus tubs with.
Oh.
So one night I got up on stage and I went, gee, I hope you enjoy your Pine Sol dinner tonight,
Yeah.
And they really didn't like that.
They fired us.
I can't imagine why.
Fired us. And,
Because of a joke?
I don't think they liked us anyway.
Oh,
They didn't like us anyway.
oh my God. Well, joke's on them.
We were supposed to have matching outfits, and we were supposed to not swear, and we were supposed to never chew gum or show midriff on stage.
I can see why it didn't work out.
So we
That's
were
on them.
promptly fired.
Yeah.
And the next thing we knew, we had an offer from the Rod Stewart's people to come across Canada on the train, open for Rod Stewart in Montreal.
Yes.
2 days. So we took the 2 days, we went there, we opened for Rod
Thank you for
Stewart.
firing us. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one
firing
of those things. It was just.
And it was like next level.
Okay, so I have to ask you about this song. So you were just telling me a minute ago in the break that Crazy on You, that was your first time in a studio, right? To record like a song?
Yeah, that was the first song I ever recorded as a singer in a studio.
What a colossal giant of a song to start with. Like,
I know.
No pressure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not only like the range of it, but the personality of it, the soulfulness of it, everything. It's a huge song.
Yeah, well, you were talking about feeling.
Yeah.
And so that's what I had. I didn't have a bunch of technique or anything yet, but I definitely
Had the raw
felt
talent and the
how to
feeling.
say certain words, how to jump in early sometimes, how to blue note things.
Lay back, yeah.
Just feel that kind of stuff. you know?
Yeah.
So how about you singing Crazy on You?
Okay. I don't think anyone wants to hear me sing it, but I will sing it.
Lies.
I think
Lies.
people want to hear y'all sing it, but I will
think
sing
that-
it because I want this song. I love this song so much. Okay.
I was a willow last night in a dream. I bent down over a clear running stream, sang you the song that I heard up above, and you kept me alive with your sweet flowing love. Crazy on you, crazy on you. Let me go crazy, crazy on you. I just got shit on.
As much as I love that, we could have had Ann and Nancy jump in somewhere.
I got cheered on by Ann Wilson. Sweating. So let's talk about it. New tour. It's the Royal Flush Tour.
Just wish we got more than a verse and a chorus,
Yeah.
just so we had some
Yeah.
time to really
Yeah, we like to
settle
work.
into these
Yeah.
things.
Well, we can, you know.
And especially in that environment, it's fun. It's different
Oh,
from being
yeah.
in the studio performing live.
Besides
Yes.
that, I have no other skills.
Me neither.
I really don't.
Me neither. My quilting
Me
sucks.
either.
Yeah. Well, wait. So you started. We were talking about this a little bit earlier, but you started accepting outside songs later in your career, right? And you're
Yeah.
kind of glad that you did that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It ended up because now you're both. You can write your stuff, or you can be the vessel for something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we actually came across a couple of real gems that way. These Dreams and Alone. Mm-hmm. And
Oh my God! If Alone had not have happened, that would have been really sad for a lot of us. Like, I'm really glad that you did that. So, but music, it changed. It changed for not only you, but everyone in the 80s. It just kind of, decades kind of take on new, like, I don't know,
It's
paths.
so cool, the songs themselves, the way they imprint into your DNA, and they're the soundtrack of your life.
Yeah.
And they save your life.
Yeah.
And they stop you from committing suicide. You know, songs
Yeah.
can do that stuff. And
Listening to them and writing them.
even if you have to do them 1,000 times in front of a lot of people, it means so much to them that you don't get sick of that.
But it can also mean something different to you in that moment. Like in different
Right.
chapters of my life, when I sing different
Yes.
songs in my catalog, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even think I really got this before now.
Yeah, there's
And
a
it
new
hits you in a
sense
different-
memory
Yeah.
attached to those lyrics this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like they have a whole new life to them. Well,
Right.
Anne, you mentioned Alone. So what are your thoughts on that song and maybe singing a little of it?
yeah, well, at first, when I first heard the demo that was sent to us, I didn't like it that much because the way the demo singer sang it, it was like a whiny kind of a victim
Victim.
song.
Yeah.
Like a
And-
victim.
Yeah, and I just kind of bounced away from that, you know.
Yeah.
But then they convinced me to at least just try it, you know.
Yeah.
So I did, and I just put my own sort of fire into it, and then it changed from a whiny thing to a
To one of the greatest vocals ever? What?
well, almost into a thing that had more rage in it.
Yeah. That's one of the greatest
That's
vocals
right.
ever. Yep.
Thank you.
I said what I said.
No singer, by the way, is like, oh, I get to cover this song. Like, no one wants to follow you. but so, yeah, so that's a good little entrance if you want to, like, maybe sing a little of Alone. Okay, fine. You can project
Okay.
or you can use a mic.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
I might hop on.
Till now, always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you.
That upper harmony is always so.
And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone?
Kelly, how are you gonna fit a third part in?
How do I get you alone?
Oh, or Kelly's taking this top part. Okay,
Fine.
I thought Nancy was doing the top part. Okay, so the only thing that I need out of these songs and story sessions, and I understand we have time restrictions because the show is only so long, we can only show so much of it, we have commercial breaks, this, that, the other, I understand. I just need more of the songs. I need a longer duration of the singing to take place, because I love the stories. Stories are fantastic. I'm not saying cut the stories or anything like that, but I feel like just doing a song or just a verse and a chorus, or in this case just a chorus, doesn't give me enough. I need more. For all of these, I need a full song. So since I can't get a full song, I need just a little bit. I need it to be like a full scale karaoke. So instead of just being like a minute worth of singing, I need like a minute 45. I need another 45 seconds of them doing something, whether it's them just ad-libbing or them going to a bridge or another chorus or whatever it is. I just need, because I feel like by the time they finish the last little bit of the chorus that they're singing, like they're just getting revved up, and we can really start to lay on some like really interesting harmonies or something, and then it's like, okay, we're done, and I'm like, ah, and it just it kills me. Sorry, I don't know what that noise was. Apologies. But yes, I'm glad that they once again were like, hey, Kelly, why don't you sing the lead for Crazy on You? Again, I would have loved if Anne or Nancy or both jumped in on that in some way, shape, or form, whether it's background vocals or just like a slight little harmony or an echo or something. I would have loved if they jumped in on that, but that's okay. Kelly did fantastic. I loved the rasp, the raw, the rock, like sort of just distortion she was doing at some points during going into the chorus, and just her belts are everything. We know Kelly's got some of the best belts in the business, so this Heart's music just sits well in her voice. It just works for her. I need longer. I need it longer. That's all. So I think there's one more part 3, and yeah, so I'm going to stop babbling so I can get into that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. Anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Mwah.